Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. So today's video is the match preview for Tottenham Hotspur versus Fulham, which is taking place at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday at 1:30. So now looking at the Tottenham team and looking at doing a deeper dive into the Tottenham team, what they have been so Jekyll and Hyde, so inconsistent. Looking at their last five, they've won, lost, won, lost, won, lost. They're just so hard to judge. But in their last Premier League game, wow, they played so amazing. Like, they made City look average, and for some reason they always seem to turn up against City. But their front line is something that is probably one of the best front lines in the league, with Son, Kulusevski, Dominic Solanke, Maddison. They all drop into different positions. They're all just so quick. They're really technical players. They've got one of the best front lines in the league, as I said, and they're just so good. They can score out of nothing. They are, as I said, one of the best scoring teams. They have had, what is weird is they seem to be better than against the teams that are above them in the league, the more traditional top six, than the teams they lose to. But and with Ange, they play a really high line. They really press teams. And they're really quick on the counter. So that is things to look out for them. Now looking at the Fulham team, this is my lineup that I would go with. We are out. There's no Quenker. There is no Anderson is out from being injured last week, and Harrison Reed is out, and Sessegnon is a doubt. So this leaves us with a very interesting lineup. So in goal with obviously Leno. Then I'm going to go with Tete and Jedi and Robinson as the fullbacks, and then Diop and Bassi, because Diop has to fill in for the injured Anderson. Then in midfield, I'm going to go with Sander Berge and Sasha Lukic, and then just in front, Emil Smith-Rowe. And then on the wings, I'm going to go with Iwobi and Adama Traore and Raul Jimenez. You might be thinking, where's Andreas Pereira? Where's Reece Nelson? I just don't think they've been that good. And I know Emil Smith-Rowe has been great, but he can offer a moment of quality, which sometimes in these types of games can be important, like he did against Everton, like he's done in a couple of other games. And Pereira, he needs a break. I think we need a break. We need to see how Lukic and Berg play together. It was unfortunate that Berger was ill last week, so he couldn't play. But yeah, I think I would make a couple of changes. Reece Nelson hasn't looked on it. Yeah, and another thing with Emil Smith-Rowe, he's coming against his old enemies as a former Arsenal player, so we'll have a point to prove against them. So yeah, that could be another factor into how he plays. So yeah, that's my predicted lineup, how I would, but also thinking about, I definitely think Diop will be in there. I'm not sure about Berg and Lukic because he loves Andreas Pereira. But yeah, that's my predicted lineup. Now, going into the game, I'm thinking, I'm not really sure. I think, because the last few times we've been to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, we haven't got anything. We played all right last year, but we had Bassi on the wrong side of defence, and it was all a bit of a mishmash team. And yeah, we conceded some sloppy goals, and I remember he just had a stink of that game. But we did beat them 3-0 in the last time we played them, and we just really suffocated them. We really just were on them from minute 1 to the end of the game. It was brilliant. Probably one of Marco Silva's best performances. One of our best performances under Marco. I was really, really happy to see how we played that game. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking that it will be like a tough game to start off with. We might have to weather the storm as Tottenham are very fast. But one thing is, I think we need to stay in the game for as long as we can, because I feel like sometimes we start games so quick and then we get jaded, and I think we need to just slow it down. Maybe not low block, but just kind of just slow things and just be patient, because I think sometimes when it's frenetic for us, it doesn't always end up being as good as it could be. And also Also, I don't want to let Tottenham onto us too much because we know they're danger men, and yeah. So I'm thinking that we could win this because this is set up to be Spursy versus Fulhamish. Spursy in terms of they'll beat Man City. They'll beat Man City and then end up losing to Fulham, and Fulham will lose to the team below us and end up beating the team above us. Like it makes no sense. But I'm gonna go with a 2-1. I don't 2-1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 2-1. I hope I'm right, but I don't know where my slight weird confidence has come from, but I think we go. I think we go 1-0 up, and then they score, and then they really push for it, and then we get a late scrappy goal from Adama Traore or something. So a lot of content to come next week, as we've got 3 games from Sunday to next Sunday. So yeah, hopefully we can start the week with a win against Tottenham. As always, come on Fulham, let's try not to let me down.